Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm back for yet another exciting episode of Unrest. Shall we begin? I'm only going to play this because I'm gutted that Pokemon Go isn't in the UK yet. I need a reason to go outside. I'm so pale. Right, what are we doing? I'm Bhagwan, and I read everything last time. So, High Priest, Ranverude. Go, speak with Daya and return to me once your task's complete. Remember that you serve this city now. Yes, I do. Hi, Daya. Sup? Bitch. You're initiated. Good. We'll talk things over later, but for now I need someone on the outside. No, I need someone to get outside and pass out bread in Priya's place. This has not been a good morning for her or for us. Priya said she saw some Naga had snuck in by the east wall, so stay away from them. Naga don't get bread rations. Now go. Why? But get going. Why don't Oh, people are bastards. Hi, Samit. Those bastards. Those sick, murderous bastards. Did you hear what they did to Rabal? Please take a breath. Anger helps nobody. Bhagwan, he's barely breathing. Prabal went out to speak in the slums and some people thought he was carrying our medicine and they cornered him and they nearly killed him. We're trying to help those people and they come at us like hungry animals. They're just desperate. If they weren't desperate, they wouldn't need us in the first place. Worthless, ungrateful bastards. I hope the Naga eat them all. I hope the whole slums burns to the ground. Hey, watch yourself here. Don't let them get you. Wow. He is not a very priestly man. Hi, Priya. There's always too many of them. And they're all starving. And if I don't feed some of them, they'll die. And they say things. Terrible things. I'm sorry, Bhagwan. I always pass out bread, and today I couldn't do it. Just get some rest. You're no good to the city like this. I know, I'm sorry. Ah, hi, Prabal. Sup? No, please, no. Not in the slums. Please, anywhere, but these people hate. Yeah, they do. Hello, temple patron. He never told me anything I didn't already know, but he made it so clear. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad he made it as clear as possible for you. Right, what have we got here, actually? We have a new thingy on the map. Good. That was very exciting. Saving the temple. Daya told me to go outside and pass out bread in place of one of the priestesses. It sounds straightforward enough. Oh, good. Loaf of bread. This bread is of lower quality than what you feed your children, but it will sustain life. Also that one. Also that one. A word to the wise, Bhagwan. Don't give anything to the children. They're all members of street gangs, and most of anything you give to them is not going to end up on the black market. How do you know? Trust me, I used to live in the slums. The anarchy can be terrifying, but not nearly as terrifying as the order. Really? Try to keep your head. You'll hear some terrible things out there, I promise. Okay, don't feed children. Got it. Hey, JD's meh. Right, you guys can read that, I'm sure. No priest in the garrison. Look, friend, you don't want to go in there. You'll find 40 of JD's finest who have had just enough to eat to get real ornery, and not all of us like priests much. I see. That is quite a crowd. So what's around here? Hey! Some Naga people. Hi, Naga father. Human, please. No one else will help us. Please, my babies are starving. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I knew you weren't all bad. I knew it. Thank you. I got an achievement. Sympathetic. Right, where do we go? What should we do? I am so fucking pissed off right now. Right, I'm back. So, now that we've given the bread to the Naga, what else should we do? Hello, old woman. Old woman. Hello. Have pity. I can't find food for myself anymore. I can barely walk. How am I supposed to know who to give any of this shit to? Who do you give shit? Well, the sick person. I'm not being funny, but I have to be a bastard, right? Lieutenant, what's your... Oh, he couldn't care less about me. Right, don't feed the children. I remember that piece of advice very clearly. Right, old woman, you're fairly useless. You just told me you can barely stand, so you're doing no good to society. Angry man. Hey, that didn't give me any. If you don't give me anything, I'll kill you. Do you hear me? Please, please, anything. I can't. Not another child. No, you're too angry. I will give this woman with the red shawl, because I like her red shawl. Green shawl, red dress, you know what I mean? It's a trick. Ranveer's... Oh, she doesn't even want food. Fucking hell. Let's... what about this woman? I'll share the loaf with the whole street, I promise. It won't go to waste. Yeah, okay. And... what about... this man here? You. I'll be honest, it's fucking impossible to talk to anyone in this game. Right, no, not angry man, just man. You can have one also. Right, what have we got now? I upgraded my map, well done me. Traits, sympathetic. Bhagwan acknowledges the hardships. Naga face. Yes, I do. The bread's all gone, I think I'm supposed to go in and get something else to do. Okay, can't I leave? What, you want to sell the bread on the black market? Keep back, priest. We're clearing a mob off the stairs. We'll tell you when it's safe. Okay. Priest man. The gratitude makes all the risk worthwhile. Other priest man. Don't let the Naga bother you. They know they're not allowed any. God, you're all bastards. Racist bastards. Priest! You look like you've got family. My contacts in the Mercs have a deal going. 60 coins and good men will look after your house when the violence goes down. What do you say? What violence? Ranveer's whole purpose is to keep peace and order. Ranveer's purpose is to make sure that when half the city kills the other half, he's still around. If you want your family to still be around, you'll have to make your own arrangements. I can't pay 60 coins. You're a priest. You'll find a way. What is that supposed to mean? Coin for safety. You just think about it, yeah? Soon enough, you'll realise the only family you can save for sure is your own. Okay. Wow, this place isn't corrupt at all. Hey, Priest Dyer! Give me another job. I'm... Only a few months ago we were carrying bread out into the slums. Now that she is carrying the bread in and the doors are mobbed in minutes. We need a new solution. Perhaps we should have priests bring it straight from the kitchens. We tried that. Let's just say things came to a pass when Ranveer insisted on seeing each crateful with his own 2 eyes. Oh, speaking of which, Ranveer wanted to speak with you when you were finished. I think he was watching you through the doors. Uh-oh. He saw me feed the Naga. Sup? I wonder if you'd like to talk about what happened out there. Passing out bread is one of the directest philosophical challenges a new priest can face. Often, it takes them a few times to grasp the principles of who should be served first. You seem to know what I chose. Do you think I chose poorly? You didn't feed the man who is dying of sickness. I understand this is a point of some controversy. Yeah, I even said he was dying, right? What's the point? So let me just tell you what I believe. That it is the most wretched of men who deserve the most compassion. An able man can, if need be, find a way to keep his family fed. The same cannot be said of a man who is withered and bent. I noticed that you gave no bread to the children. I had been told they will just sell it back to the street gangs. You heard rumours. As a priest, as a man, you cannot risk letting innocent children starve over rumours. Next time, give the children first priority, whatever your doubts are. No, fucking kids. You gave bread to the Naga. Why? Honestly, and with great respect, I don't see why we should look down on the Naga. I see. Please don't be concerned, because I'm not angry with you. These are your first days as a priest. Your mind is as of yet uninformed. Personal experience and wise counsel will show you the way before long. Ask a man from the slums what a Naga is to him, and he will tell you. A Naga is a creature that must eat considerably more than what a human eats to survive. A Naga is a creature faced with a choice: starve, unless its brood starve, or snatch the bread, the coins, even the flesh from the weaker beings around it. Ask a man from the slums what Naga decide every day. Ask a man from the slums how many people he's seen robbed by Nagas, murdered by Nagas, even eaten by Nagas. Whatever a Naga might be in its own land, a Naga here is a monster. They're killing Bhimra in 1,000 little ways, and they're doing their worst damage in the place that can least bear it, our slums. Feeding these creatures, and particularly their children, only ensures they'll be around to doom another generation. Every Naga child by its very existence will doom a dozen human children to death or to starvation. I don't think it's that simple. As I said, experience and wise counsel will show you the way. Your doubts at this stage do not trouble me. I have a task for you. It is more straightforward than choosing who gets bread and who does not. I should think. I need someone to go through the slums and distribute medicine to the sick and faithful. Prabal usually does this, but I'm afraid he's been badly injured this morning, so I need someone else to step up. What would I be required to do? The job is a simple one. Find anyone who seems sick, ask them to swear by the 3 tenets of Bankamundi, as recorded in your notes. If they will, give them medicine. If they will not, use your judgment. Bhagwan, but I advise caution. We have a limited number of lives to save, and we owe it to the city to ensure that they are righteous ones. Will you do this? Yeah. Take heart, Bhagwan. We are Bankamundi's soldiers. Because we do what others won't. We have his strength and his respect. Return to me when you've finished. He removes the last of 6 small terracotta files from a nearby rack and places them into a pouch for you. Oh, good. Goody, 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 goody. Hey, Daya. You got anything else for me? This has not been a good day for anyone. You know Ranveer decided to initiate you after we heard what happened to Prabal, right? He wanted to vet you. My initiation was a little odd. Is it always that intense? Oh, like any man, he varies. Catch him at the right time and he'll laugh and joke with the rest of them, but sometimes he gets very deep in thought. Times like that, it can be very hard to keep up with him. He's sending you out? Bhagwan, don't risk your life out there. If you wander around too long, those animals will tear you apart. Now listen to me, the slum market is at the western flank after you leave the temple. You'll find someone there who will buy all the medicine from you. He'll distribute it for you, and maybe you have enough set by to take care of your children if the worst happens. You mean sell the medicine on the black market? Daya, I'm surprised at you. It's where it will end up anyway, you know. I'm sorry, but it's true. Half the sick people in the slums are fakers, and half are just too desperate to let a guaranteed mouthful of bread slip through their fingers, even if their blood's on fire and their limbs are rotting. Anyway, good luck out there. Don't take chances. Okay. Hey, any advice? Keep your head. Great advice. Right then, what we got? We've got more sickly man, sick Naga, distraught feverish woman, sick child, persistent, malnourished, black market. Right, so I've got a... Don't take chances, but you've got to walk through the entire fucking place to get to the black market anyway. One of the slum guards who works for Ranveer offers to protect my family in exchange for money. Not a small sum either, not for a priest like me. How much danger could my family be in? We're an afternoon's walk away from the slums. Ranveer instructed me to go forth, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. And I now have some medicine. 6 vials, I believe, of medicine. So, let's go and distribute this medicine. Who needs medicine? There's a merchant. Looking for donations? I suppose I can spare you a little. She returns to Perth, withdraws a few coins from the dozen within and hands them to you. Here. Thank you. This may yet save a life. I'm glad to give anything I can. That was nice of her. Hello, wealthy woman. Give me money. What? Those little bitches. Come for food and money? I have to say, I don't see the point. Everyone west of Shyam's line is going to starve to death someday. At least I have a chance of saving my family. Some will starve, but it's not nearly as hopeless as you say. How is it not? This drought shows no sign of ending soon. Between what little we've managed to grow and what we can bring in from the Naga merchants, we don't have enough food for everybody. So why give what little food we have to those who can't afford it? I would take a walk through the slums before I dismiss their lives so quickly. What? Let them kill and cook me? Not in this life. Go, find someone else to bother. This is why I hate talking to priests. Why? Because you're a selfish asshole. I realise I'm basically a chugger right now. Like, give me all of your money. I'm begging. Good day to you, priest. Why is it all the wealthy men won't donate, and all the merchants, actually? Hi, priestess. Bag one, right? Making the rounds or just taking a break? Making the rounds, just finished up my work at the temple. Hard, isn't it? Half of them see you as a saviour and half of them see you as a target. Out here they think we're enabling a district full of crazed killers, but at least they're civil about it. The slums aren't bad, they're just at the mercy of bad people. You're right about that. All life is sacred, even if it's prone to following thugs like those street gangers. I'd rather feed a stranger who lives to break the necks of 1,000 fat merchants than let him starve on principle alone. And please don't tell anyone I said that. The part about all life being sacred. Huh? Why wouldn't I want that getting around? I was kidding. Because that means we're letting Naga die for no good reason. Boom! That's not true at all. Naga are sacred, I suppose, in the same way that regular vipers are. We're just not going to take care of them when we could feed 5 starving men with the same amount of food. 3 men, 5 men, 100 men. Everyone says the same thing and it's never the same number. Maybe you should get back to work. I know you've got errands to run. Oh, she's not a big fan of me, is she? Haggard merchant. Hey, Haggard. No. Absolutely no inclination to give me any money, was he? Shopkeeper. You'll give me money, right? Nope. Wealthy woman. Priest. Merchant. Is that time again? Very well, I'll have my servants bring some food over to the temple. Anything to keep those soldiers of J-Deep in fighting shape. Thank you. I'm sure your donation helps a lot of people. I'm happy to hear that, but honestly, it's in all of our best interests. Give some slum dwellers spears and regular meals, and suddenly they're not slum dwellers anymore. They're ours. If it even comes to open violence, we'll need all the help we can get. Yeah. Ah, you are new. It's usual for old priests to change temples like this. I am not from around here. Do not understand all of Bhimra's traditions. What do we do? It's not usual, but the temple I used to serve was absorbed into Ranveer's. It wasn't exactly my choice. This is interesting. Where I am from, there is only one God to serve. Priest spent his whole life, since he becomes priest at young age, teaching others about God. Seems strange to change temples. Like you're cheating on your calling, yeah? Like you're admitting you're wrong. That's really not how it works here. The temples aren't in competition. They're part of the same wisdom. Maybe that's all he wants. You know him more than I do. I just carry the boxes. Hello, wandering priest. Ah, you're one of Ranveer's, aren't you? Rare to see you all the way out here. We go where we're needed. Where crates need lifting and goods need handing out, you mean? Please, don't be offended. I'm sometimes confused why Ranveer has seemingly every one of his priests doing menial chores. Why doesn't he just hire suitable men from the slums? Otherwise we'd be idle. There's honestly not much priestly work to be done out there. I respect how hard you all work, and I wish you good fortune in keeping the slums peaceful. I just hope bread crusts aren't the only tool Ranveer has. But I'm sure you all know what you're about. Please don't let me sit here and talk your ear off if you've got work you should be doing. Yeah, I do have work to do. You don't have anything. Merchant man. You know, I have to ask, what does you people have against Naga? I don't have anything against them. You realise how lucrative trade with the Naga is for us. Half of the decent food that comes into the city is through our connections with the Empire. I mean, I don't like the creepy bastards. Who does? But having a Naga council there has been the best thing for Bhimra in a long time. Not for the... Yeah, I don't disagree. You tell Ranveer next time you see him, coming from a real man of wealth and intelligence, the Naga are more useful to us than 100 human slum rats. Well, that's me told. Innit? This place is looking particularly... What the fuck is going on? Particularly, run down, isn't it? It's horrible. Hey, J-Deep. Don't kill anyone human if you can help it. Dead men won't help us and neither will their families. Hang on. Isn't that just like a priest? I didn't mean to interrupt, you say, right after you come up to me and interrupt. How about you bother someone else, or better yet, do what you're supposed to do and run Ranveer's errands for him? You seem angry. What have I done to provoke you? Angry? Believe me, priest, if you'd been where I've been, you wouldn't call this angry. You'd call it polite. A man who fights tigers doesn't need to eat his meat raw like one. Try a calmer way of speaking. You try that tone on a street ganger. See which is more dangerous, the way I talk or the way you talk. Yeah, you got a good point, man. Hi, Kieran. You work to give out bread and medicine, but only to your people. I live to give education and training, but only to my people. If we can extend that segregation to war matters, I think we might almost be happy. I disagree. I think cooperation would be a higher ideal. Frankly, I don't think we really want to cooperate with humans at this point. You've pushed the refugees into a game where your food is what you take and your squat is what you can keep. Whilst I don't know why you've chosen that game, it's a game we can win. So now when I hear a human talking of cooperation and sharing, I think this is a chance to redefine the terms of our mutual survival in a way you find favourable. This isn't about survival, it's about long-term understanding. Perhaps it would be nice, but I've lived here since before the assassination, and I can promise your cooperation is not an option. As for understanding, do you really think you can understand people like Ranveer perfectly? Do you think he doesn't understand us? We know one another, we just can't live with one another. Fix every problem that leads to conflict and you will fix the conflict, but not before. Trust me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, priest! Don't harm your brother. Take it from your brother. And what's the last one? Protect your street. Can I get some medicine? Sorry, are you sick? Don't I look sick? Because let me tell you, I feel like my guts are rotting from the inside. I'm not sure I can help you, but maybe later. Don't I look sick? Because let me tell you, something about rotting from the inside. He wasn't sick. Definitely wasn't sick. Hey, Naga dude. Hey, human, you want to give me some of that, or is that too only for your kind? Is that something else my people are going to have to steal if they want to survive? If you need it, I'll give it to you. Just say the word. One good human, huh? Keep the medicine. Keep the medicine, and the money, and the power. We'll take it all soon enough. Just you wait. Things can't go on like this much longer. Wait, what? So you don't want my medicine? Sup? Hey, priest, what are you doing down here? Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? You don't look well. Are you sick? No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Forget it. I see, but something's wrong, isn't it? Would you like to talk about it? No. Wait, I mean, maybe. Can you tell me somebody? I'm sorry, please. I can't do it myself. He wouldn't speak with me. I won't ask any questions. Who is he and where does he live? Thank you. He's an older man. Let me point out where he lives. Did you point out where he lives? Where's Father Revenge? What the where? Where's... You've not pointed anybody out, you ass. Where is he? Don't kill, steal, protect something. Kill Naga. Please, my sister is badly ill. I just need one dose. How long has she been sick? Days? A week? Please. She's the only thing I have left anymore. How did you lose your family? What? Why are you asking? You do have medicine, don't you? Yes, I do. I'm just trying to understand who I'm giving it to. You're giving it to a man who has almost lost everything and who can't stand to lose any more. What more do you need to know right now? I'm sorry to pry. Here's some medicine. Fair enough. You can have some. Thank you, priest. Ranveer's a great man. I wouldn't be alive without him, and now he saved my sister as well. There's a corpse. He didn't get medicine fast enough. Hello. What? Have I done something wrong? Not at all. I just wanted to talk. Can't. There's what rumours getting around that I'm working with your people. Why would a Naga work for Ranveer? Can't talk. Please, go. Okay. I knew someone would come. I need some medicine, please. I can't keep the tenant straight, but I swear I'll make it to your temple if I can just survive a little longer. Okay. She looks at you bleary-eyed and nods. God, I'm such a good person. Oh, a new priest of Ranveer's order, and I suppose you're going to tell me you've reached a deep understanding of Bankamundi's teachings in the day you've been there. Honestly, no, but it feeds my children and helps the needy, so where's the harm? Since you asked, take this, read it, digest it as you would digest one of Ranveer's teachings, then you'll be able to answer your own question. Oh, it was the Revenge Father man. I see. Pamphlet. Complacency is the weapon of evil. Priests are men, and men commit evil for their own ends. Do not trust safe and easy answers. Guard your heart as carefully as you would guard your own life, and the world will be better for your caution. Do not believe Ranveer's stories. Do not believe your terror. Believe in what your eyes tell you. Good advice. Very, very good advice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got shit to do. Where am I? There's a man around here. Right. I think let's go and talk to the father, right? Where's this outraged father? He must be around here somewhere. The grieved father. Is this you? What? I don't need anything from you. Go away. A slum ganger sent me. I'm just supposed to tell you that he was sorry. He seemed to think you'd know what he meant. A slum ganger? Do you know what that man did to me, priest? No. My son joined his gang to get a little extra bread. He knew his sister wasn't doing well. He knew she wouldn't last long without a mouthful. So he tried to take some food from the gang's cash, and the bastards killed him. And 2 days later, his sister was starved for want of bread. I want you to tell me where this man is and what he looks like, right now. Please let go of your anger. There's been enough death already. No, there hasn't. He killed my son for trying to save my daughter's life. He doesn't get to keep on living his life free of consequence. He doesn't get to keep eating the bread he denies my children. Tell me where he is. He'll carry the burden of what he did, I guarantee you that. He'll carry a burden? And what of my burden? Oh, go away, priest. Take your simpering and your apologies with you. If you're a father, I pity your children. Oh. Hey look, I know the teachings and everything, but let's be honest, I'm not sick. Nobody in my family's sick, we're all just starving. Can I get some medicine to trade? Yeah. Go on then. You know, you're alright. Yeah, I am. I know. Oh, no medicine for me. Nothing I've got can be cured. Care to rest by me a while? The area's usually safe, and I imagine this job gets stressful. No, I must be going. Thanks anyway. Sure thing. It was nice talking to you, priest. Keep your head up. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Right, what we got? Hey, hungry child. Right, well, that's way to the... Let's go south. Or maybe preacher dude. Do you need anything? Nope. Do you need anything? Nope. How much more medicine do I have? Girish. Hey, Girish. Oh, you're talking to me. Oh, that's just wonderful. Humans really are wonderful people. Resource-efficient, hard-working, honest, caring, and you know, I don't get the chance to apologize often enough for all the terrible disease the Naga refugees brought with them. It hardly seems fair, particularly since we don't seem to have gotten infected with anything in return. I'm sorry. Perhaps I'm carrying something. Maybe you should keep back. It's right to see a Naga who is so sympathetic to us. But of course I am. I was brought here to study humans, and personally, I think if a few more of my people would just do the same, they'd realize what a horrible position we'd put you in. With all your food, we spread human and communicable diseases we didn't even know we had. We terrify your children. Frankly, I wish no Naga had set foot in Bhimra at all. If it weren't for trade with your people, we'd be even worse off than we are. Nonsense! Oh, perhaps those in the city proper are happier because of the trade the royal family let Naga refugees into the slums to ensure. But how much do you really think the people here have benefited? Nobles and merchants get tropical fruit, beggars get disease, fear, death. Please, give my regards to Ranveer. Tell him not all of us disapprove of his work. Tell him he's only doing what he has to. Right. Slum woman. No, weary man. Please, priest. I'm so tired. These days I can barely move. I need medicine. The tenets are not to steal or kill and protect your brothers, right? Isn't that all we need to know? Yeah. Fuck it. I'm bored of handing out medicine now. What? How many have I got? I still have 2 more vials. Jesus Christ. Yo, do you want some? You have medicine? Please! I can't remember the tenets. Nobody will tell me what they are because they all want medicine for themselves, but this cough killed my cousin yesterday and I'm not ready to die. You haven't been listening to Ranveer. I'll give you the medicine if you promise to attend his orations, which you will. I'm dying. I'll do anything it takes to get medicine. Anything at all. There we go. One more. Sick man. Hello, sick man. This man is slim, slicked with fever sweat and burbling incoherently. Foam has gathered at the corners of his mouth and a fine dribble of blood runs from his nostril. His clothes are wrinkled from where he's been clutching at them, but now his arms hang limp like the rest of him. Force medicine down his throat. With some difficulty, you force the medicine past his dry and swollen tongue. You withdraw a finger slicked with strange and unpleasant moisture. Right. Good. Serving the sample. Without medicine, there's little enough I can do for these slums. I should return to Ranveer. And I now have no more medicine. If I get ambushed on the way back to my temple, I am not going to be a very happy priest. And we all know what priests do when they get angry. They fucking forgive people. I'm going to forgive them all so hard. Right, good. See, back up the stairs. Nobody's any worse for wear. I didn't get mugged, ambushed, killed. I'm still alive. I am still alive. There's a ring of guards there. Perfect. I forgot how far I had to fucking walk. Right. Back to the temple. Jesus Christ, there's been so much walking today. Why is there a corpse there? I don't know. Let's go talk to Ranveer. He's going to be pissed off that I gave him some Naga, some medicine, isn't he? But fuck it. Hey, Ranveer. You're back. Have you handed out as much as you could today? Yes. I'm out of medicine. I trust you. Thank you, Bhagwan. We've gone through most of our bread and medicine today. If we're going to have enough for a similar display next week, we're going to need to place some orders for this evening. For that, we're going to need funds. You've never gone out of funds before, have you? Not for this temple, no. I sometimes visited old patrons of my last temple. Getting money is never easy, but I've heard that a few potential donors have recently re-entered the city. Mandeep, a doctor, and Dar, a merchant, have both come home for a few days. We've received money from them in the past. Ask them to give again. Oh, and while you're out, if you can't get a few of the bystanders to bring food or medicine to the temple, remember, Bhagwan, when you're on the job, you're always looking for ways to help the needy. Yeah, but I've already done that. A doctor and a merchant. I already did that. She gave me like four coppers or something. She's being a stingy bitch. Right, you. Come back alive, Bhagwan. Like, honestly. God, being a priest is like being a fucking character in World of Warcraft. Like, just running backwards and forwards. For no reason whatsoever. Right, there's Dar. I know how to get to Dar. Although I am quite surprised, because I kind of figured that... I would have seen him before. I've been very thorough. But oh well. Right, where are you, Dar? Is Dar the doctor? I can't remember. Right at the far end, apparently. Where are you? You tell that to your high priest. He's about to squander more food and coin. Oh, it's in a door. The Naga opens the door and flinches when he sees you. You're not Dar, are you? Come in, I've got everything ready for you. There it is, enough bread to feed, and medicine to save 10 human lives. This is what you want, isn't it? Why would you give this to us? You know we'll just use it to help our own people. Because I'm Ranveer's friend. He knows that, yes? I help him and his people. Why would you be his friend? What does he do for you? The Naga might look uncomfortable and might look upset. This is wrong. I can't take this money. No, take it please. What do you want? You want money? I'll give you money. Please, take it to Ranveer. I'm begging you. He needs to know that I'm on his side. Alright, I'll take it, but I'm sorry. I really am. Sorry. You're sorry. When the day comes, sorry will not save me. Maybe money will. Well, fucking hell. I told you I didn't want to take it, and then you acted like a bit of a bitch, and then... Revenge. Oh yeah, shit, I need to go and tell that man, don't I? Was there something else I needed to do as well? Oh, Mandeep's there. Right, I'm gonna go this way, because I think there was that man. So if I tell him that the father had absolutely no interest in accepting his apology, and we'll see what happens from there, yeah? Hi, distraught man. Oh no, you weren't. It wasn't you. For fuck's sake, he's gone. Never mind. Oh well, you live and learn, right? Fuck it, you know, I was trying to do my best. I was trying to do the right thing, the priestly thing. But sometimes you just can't help people. Or sometimes if you're me, you can't help people, because I imagine anyone else would have done a pretty fucking good job of that. My persuasive skills are about as useful as tits. About that time, I suppose. Come in. Could I offer you anything to eat or drink? I'm just having a kheer and puri as a snack. No thank you. I live on mainly temple food. You mean on the food Ranveer can afford for all of you? I'll say this about him, he really does put as much of that money as possible towards the slums. They say he lives on lit but bread and water, you know. I wouldn't know about that. I've never eaten with him. Of course, whether he spends his money on 100 loaves of bread or one big supper, it's all the same to me. Just one more person I've got to pay to do business with in this city. Might you not instead think of it as another way of saving lives, Doctor? I save lives because I'm paid to. Paying to save lives is more or less the opposite of my profession, particularly to save the lives of people who, frankly, aren't doing me or anyone but Ranveer any good. No, at best I look at this money as an investment. Please pay Ranveer my respects. I wouldn't want him to think of me as anything less than a friend. He's some kind of, like, thuggish overlord, isn't he? Right, I've got my donations. Let's hope nobody kills me. Because, to be honest, carrying around all of this money, you know, could be considered slightly worrying, really. In the grandest of schemes of things. You! Tell me, why would your Ranveer refuse me a squad of his men to keep peace in the farmlands? Why are these worthless streets more worth defending than my fields? Those men are from the slums. They're only passionate about defending these slums. Are they passionate about eating? Because if my last good farm folds for want of one foolish bride and a little protection, I can't guarantee they will. As I'm sure Ranveer would agree, the solution to your problem is not more violence. Nobody in this city is willing to take aggressive measures. Nobody's a Vijay anyway. If anyone thinks Bhimra is going to reach tomorrow without a fight, they're a fool, Ranveer included. Everyone else is a fool and I'm getting sick of fools. Right. Please don't kill me. I've got lots of money. Flee into the temple! Right, Ranveer. I've got you fagging money. Are you happy now? A little extra effort on your... Bhagwan, you're back in good time. Have you done what I asked? I have. Here you are. Good. You impress me, Bhagwan. You don't merely do, you think, and carefully. You do more than survive. These streets will need people like you. Someday, I don't know when, the hunger and death and fear in the slums will grow to be too much for human hearts to bear. What will come of that will be more terrible than either you or I can imagine. It will consume caste. It will consume moral principle. Suddenly survival will be hard enough, and not enough all at once. I have made this temple what it is for one reason, to be the hand that guides when all else has failed. Ranveer's words of praise are a comfort. They mean your family will eat for as long as Ranveer is able to feed them. Perhaps you've done all you can for them. Perhaps they will be safe. What else matters? Loyal. Bhagwan decided to continue serving Ranveer. Yeah, good for me. You are Asher. Avinash led Asher to a rundown hideout somewhere in the city. It soon became clear that Avinash wasn't just planning an insurgency. No, the insurgency was already in progress, and people from all parts of the city had flocked to his loyalist banner. He was evidently proud of what he'd created, but he still wouldn't explain to Asher what role she was to play in the coming days, nor would he answer many of her questions. I'm now proud, I'm not anyone's lackey, and I'm a leader. Those who hate the council will kill or die for Asher. good stuff. Right, I think I'm going to end the episode there. I shall see you all in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.